Hello and welcome to my presentation on Information Literacy, a Key to Management Consulting New Employee Success by Heather Garrity for LIS 560. Management Consulting New Employees, or simply for this presentation, new employees, are a target group very diverse in their skill set, professional, and educational backgrounds. There is no prescribed demographic for this target group, as the group ranges from those just recently graduated to executives seeking new opportunities. The one thing that does distinguish the new employees is that they are a subset of employees that are recently entered into an organization. They are vulnerable during that initial time, but receptive to learning about the firm's inner workings and how to succeed at that firm. According to DeVos and Fries, it will be those early experiences that shape their psychological contract with that firm. For new employees, their information needs are as diverse as the group itself, but may be identified by asking three core type of questions: referent, appraisal, and relational. The first, the referent questions, are those questions that target information for the employee to be successful within their job, such as job instructions, how to get on the job training, or interpretation of an activity or an event. The second, appraisal questions, help new employees identify how successful they are at performing a task. This is akin to seeking a performance feedback, such as 6-month feedback or an annual appraisal. Finally, relational questions are those questions that relate to how well the new employee is fitting into the new environment, such as establishing personal goals to succeed within that environment. New employees seek information differently based on their level of socialization and interaction with other employees at a firm. This can be described in Morrison's integrated models, which draw upon two lines of thought: newcomer information seeking and feedback seeking. The first, based on interview data from current new employees from a variety of management consulting firms, noted that newcomer information seeking practices place an emphasis on inter and intra-organizational sources, using team members' internal organizational repositories such as SharePoint to support referent and relational information needs. While feedback seeking, while associated with a higher social cost, is an opportunity to achieve a better understanding from a first-hand source, such as a peer or manager. This in turn supports appraisal information needs. For management consulting firms, investing in a new employee takes time and resources to ensure successful onboarding and success within the organization. To this end, information literacy is essential for success, as it enables consultants to find and extrapolate information needed to fulfill client requirements, as well as develop internal intellectual capital. In order to do this, new employees must have the right set of skills to meet the demands of consulting. While some may enter an organization and only require a refresher, there are the others in this group that are just being introduced to this for the first time. There are 4 core needs and skills outlined on this slide. In the next few slides, I will address the last need and skill set: preparing reports for clients, the ability to assess the value of information and present that information in an effective manner. As a precursor to this workshop, and possibly as an ongoing activity within the firm, the above survey will be used to assess new employee interactions with the firm. This will be given to those who have been at a firm after 3 months. It is designed to assess the information needs and seeking behaviors of this population in relation to information literacy. The survey will seek to achieve 3 main objectives: understanding new employee information needs following entry to the firm, assessing onboarding activities and associated resources, and identifying future onboarding opportunities and materials associated with information literacy. The workshop entitled Preparing Your Data, Effective Deck Writing will seek to address the skill assessing the need for information and presenting that information in an effective manner. Upon completion of this workshop, new employees should be able to describe the key components of deck writing, demonstrate the pyramid principle for prioritizing facts and arguments, and demonstrate the use of horizontal logic. The workshop pairs each of the 4 skills with specific tasks to achieve a foundation in deck writing. These tasks range from lectures to discussions, to group and individual activities, to define the need for the deck, structure that information in a logical manner, draft the deck to tell a compelling story, and finally, review the deck to ensure it is client ready and presentable. The workshop addresses all aspects of Keller's ARCS model, from the introduction where the lecturer demonstrates relevance and attention by engaging participants with the course objectives, but by also seeking feedback up front to goal-orient the course to seek the individual needs and expectations of the participants, in effect personalizing and making the workshop relevant to all parties. Through the lectures and activities, both confidence and satisfaction are demonstrated. Participants are able to practice their skills in a controlled and safe environment, with the information provided upfront to ensure success opportunities and confidence in execution. The lecturer will provide examples of successful implementation using these strategies, as well as on-the-spot feedback to support satisfaction. Finally, participants will be offered the opportunity to revisit the workshop objectives to ensure all objectives were met, where the instruction wrap-up will call attention to the workshop serving as just a baseline, not the final solution for deck writing, providing an open-ended opportunity, proving that this workshop provides a foundation or a benchmark for future success within the area. This rubric for preparing your data and effective deck creation outlines the necessary skills required to achieve success at 3 different levels: a beginner, intermediate, and advanced for each of the 4 discussed skills, from defining the information need, to reviewing the information to ensure that it is client ready for presentation. The rubric demonstrates a steady progression at each level to achieve the next level of mastery. This workshop encompasses multiple learning styles through lectures, thought-provoking discussion, activities, and opportunity for feedback at every opportunity. The workshop employs McCarthy's 4 learning styles to create a well-rounded and diverse workshop that provides opportunities for all types of learners to be engaged through activities such as brainstorming, conceptual learning, understanding how things work, and finally self-discovery, as you can see demonstrated on the slide above. Through referent appraisal and relational questions, new employees are able to obtain the information they need to succeed. I would like to invite you to explore my website, which provides additional details about new employees as a target group, as well as the tailored workshop details developed to address their information needs as discussed in this presentation. Thank you for listening.